go live. It says we are streaming already. I need to see the signal on another tab. It seems that we are live. Oh, people are already commenting. Hi guys. Thank you for watching. Okay, can everybody hear me? I hear myself. Yeah, so wonderful. 70 people watching already. Welcome to a Relax Daily live session. The first live video session I'm doing at all where I talk live to you. I'm not a show master at all, and this will be a chaos session, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes or an hour long. I feel I have to do this. Today, 5 years ago, on August 25 in 2011, I uploaded the first Relax Daily music video to YouTube, and this started this wonderful music project. And today it's 5 years later, and I simply have to say hello and celebrate a little with you. I prepared a little small bottle of champagne to yeah, let's think as if you've been in the room here with me, and whoa! Very nice, very nice. So, let's put something on. Oh, there's a new thing here. Cheers on you. This wouldn't be possible without people like you, fans, audience. I like to create music, but if there's someone who listens and enjoys that, this is me being myself. Thank you. Cheers on you. So, yeah, let's go ahead in this chaos session. Last week I was working for last days on this, my new music room. I relocated to here. Maybe I can show you a little bit of it. So it's not really larger than my old one, but it's here in the basement, and it's quite here. I can record the acoustic guitar better here because it's quite. I did set up a new piano here, which I will use as an interactive element later in this baby show. And yeah, I've been working on that. There's a new floor here installed. I like dark wood, and yeah, I feel like I can be very creative here. Yeah, so let's do the simple thing. My sister Caro meant like for the warm up. I just, to relax myself, I play you one of my new songs. Listen and relax.
Yeah!
Okay, special feature. Not really, but yeah, 5 years of Relax Daily. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching, you're probably a real Relax Daily fan, because this is no music video. Like most of my other videos are music videos, and this is just about the project celebrating 5 years. I want to share with you what I've been doing the last year, because last year at this point, on the same day, I think I had this video for you where I explained I want to take a creative break with no new music uploads. You could see a few remastered videos and sounds, but there was no new music, and I used that time to under the hood develop the project further. And there was a highlight with you this year that I want to share with you. There was one fan Tony Verico from Connecticut. He wrote me an email. Michael, your music is wonderful. It helps me in a way. How can I give back? And I don't expect such something like that from anyone. And I thought, can you really? Now let's go back half a sentence. He asked, can I? Do you need some kind of new equipment, or can I cover some travel expenses for you? And I thought, can I really say yes to something like that? Oh man, yes. And long story short, we ended up and Tony buying me this new guitar, a wonderful Martin guitar, and it was one of my of the main things I wanted to do this year, to exercise the guitar more and to record it for my new tunes, so my music would get a new layer of sound. I used the acoustic guitar earlier a little bit, but I only was able to play some very simple chords. I exercised a little. I'm not there yet where I want to be, but I can play a few bar chords. Now it's still hard. Still doesn't sound as good as I want it to be, but this is something I wanted to do. I started it. It will get better, and in the upcoming Relax Daily tunes you will be able to hear the guitar more often. A new layer of sound that I want to add to my music. That's something I want to incorporate in my music. Another thing was I got this new piano. Piano got a more important instrument for me in the recent year. I couldn't think it would happen like that. I love the piano by now. I exercise it more than ever. I will do a piano live session, an improvisation session in an hour from now, about an hour, in another live session. You can switch into it when you go to my YouTube channel after this session ends. It's yet not set up for sound yet because it's connected to a different computer, but yeah, feels good. This is something we can work together on in a few minutes. There's a special thing I want to do with you together. But I think to go through this session smoothly, I hope it won't be too boring. It would be good maybe to go through the survey and its results and how I acted to based on the results through the past year. Last year in this Year 5 Plans video, I asked you to complete this survey, and over 1,000 people did that. And some of the results have been surprising, and I used that to develop the project under the hood. There was a warm-up question like, describe the Relax Daily YouTube channel with the first word that comes to your mind. And there are so beautiful responses like tranquil, magnificent, positivity, inspirational, calming, creativity, soft, escape, heaven, inspiration, meditation, peacefulness, peace with the heart, tranquility, magical, spiritual. This is so beautiful because so many of these adjectives that you use to describe my project, this is indeed what my vision is for this music project. So it's really wonderful to see that we both are in line so much. That what I intend to create is what you feel, or so many of you feel. So I'm grateful for that we have this kind of connection right now, and I hope this will stay in the future as well. Wonderful. Let's go through a few questions and the answers, and how I plan to implement that in the future. You know, I capture my video material on my own, It's nature-based footage. I feel that it really fits with the music. And I asked you, for example, what kind of content you want. Is a photograph, a picture for you enough, or do you enjoy one scene where, let's say, a river floats through some forest or so, some beautiful scenery, or a couple of such images, or I used a year ago this other technique where the camera is sliding around smoothly through nature. And the largest group of you told me you enjoy those images with the smooth motion effect most. But more than the other half said the other things are okay for me as well. How will I implement this knowledge into my future videos? I will probably use a little bit of this element and a little bit of that. I'm a musician first. I love to create video. But it takes also lots of time to be out there and to film those nice looking images. And this smooth motion videos, they take especially many days to being created. And I think I will still keep using them, but in the next few videos you will see videos based on, let's say, 3, 4, 5 static scenes, but with video, like no moving camera, but a wonderful scenery. I'll let you know in a minute what it will be about exactly. There was the question, what do you think about additional related artists being featured on my Relax Daily channel? And that was totally surprising, because 3 or 4, like 75% said, yes, I like to discover new music and artists through the Relax Daily channel. And this is very interesting. This is cool. This is in line with what I could imagine the Relax Daily channel become in the next years. For the next year though, I'm pretty sure I will be the sole artist on the channel, like my original vision was with the channel. But it's interesting to see that so many of you are open for collaboration on this channel, that other artists would be featured. And I hope that in the years to come I can indeed implement other artists. I must learn how to collaborate the right way. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. For the next year, I guess you will see Relax Daily only videos. I think it's also a special connection with you, that I create my own music and my own videos. There was the question, are you interested in wall art based are you interested in wall art based on my images from my videos? So if there was an image or a poster you could buy somewhere that's related to a Relax Daily video project. I can't tell you if this feature will be available soon, but me and a friend of mine, Nico, who was helping me behind the scenes this year a lot, we are working on something, and I have here two mock-ups, things that we've been receiving here. We found a company that prints wonderful stuff. This would be, the motive is from Relax Daily number 001, from the redo video from the new one. And this is the location is Park Krka in Croatia. It's wonderful colors. I've been there shooting in the morning before any other tourist was there. It was such lovely scenery. And when you look up the video 001 on my channel, the new version, not the old one, this is where you see all the animals, the dogs in the background. And this is something I could imagine as a thing that you could get for your home. But I'm working on it with Nico. But I can tell you if this will be an actual product that I could and would like to give to you via my website at some point. Well, I would like to, if it happens, we will see. We are still working on it. Yeah, some more art related as well, if you don't have it on canvas. Another option would be to get this as a poster and to frame it yourself. We did test posters of different scenery. This have been only tests. It's still grabbed from my images. I think I want to make even better quality pictures in the future. It would be a thing because so many of you told me you were interested in this. So this might happen in the future that we can make this really available. And another related question was, are you interested, where is it? I can't find it, but I recall I asked you about how do you feel about CDs. I get lots of questions about do you have a CD available? Currently not. We're working on something as well. I believe I can make happen something later this year on my website. It's pretty much product-wise, it's almost done. Here's a pack of CDs that we decided, me and Nico, we decided to put in a DVD box because it's the safest way to ship it all around the world, and the packaging wouldn't break. And this would be like Relax Daily, the best of season 2. This would be the CD. For those of you who still have a CD player around, maybe that's it. I try, together with Nico, we are trying to get that implemented on the website. Right now, we are creating the website on our own, and it takes time. This is what I've been doing, what we've been doing the last many months, and I thought it would go live like almost a year ago, and each month we progress. We see, oh, there's another thing right now. So many tax laws are changing all around the world, and maybe it was not a wise idea to wanting to create everything on our own, to set up an own shop on Relax Daily Net, to make those ideas available, like CDs and wall art. But it's the way we started to go into, and we plan to get it done hopefully by the end of the year. Yeah. Let's go through a few more questions. You want to another piece of sound? I can play this sound again for you to make the session a bit more interesting. But speaking of cymbals, this is not just a joke here. I've been investing into cymbals because I want not only to use sample-based material in my music. Like before, I was playing lots of cymbals that were pre-recorded by other studios, that they release those sounds and you can use that in your music. And the next step for me is to do it completely on my own. And I have a collection of cymbals, and now this is for example, a wonderfully sounding one. I hope I don't bore you with this stuff, but as I told you, this is for super fans and fans. A little behind the scenes and celebration video, and I celebrate my new cymbal collection. I don't use like splash sounds on my in my music. My music is all about being relaxed and smooth music, and I use those sounds between sections, like what would be in a piece of music where there would be a verse and a chorus. I don't have words in my music, but when there's a new section, I like to combine it, to glue it with a cymbal sound, like just in the background. Now you know it, maybe you recognize it more in my music, but it's just there to glue things together. And I have 10, 12 different cymbals there, and I want to record them for my own music. And since I believe there are some other musicians watching my channel and following my project, maybe I can release some of these samples, maybe some as a small sample library, and also some as a free giveaway on my upcoming website. That's one idea. Yeah, so the cymbal thing is something that will maybe add some organic vibe into my music. It's not just a cymbal, it's cymbals, the acoustic guitar. Earlier I played bass, keyboard bass. I got a bass guitar, simple thing. I like to play this. It's just a different kind of feel that it's a different sound. You do everything with your feeling and with your fingers. It's different than hitting keys only. And just, I'm not a good bass player, but you will hear this instrument in a couple of tunes in the future as well. So I'm telling you this stuff also because during the last year's video announcement, I told you that I want to change my sound a little, and I've been looking for ways how to do that. And using different new instruments is a way to doing it. I will add little percussion instruments, like, okay, I can't play this for you right now because the stuff is here. Little cajon. What else? Maybe there are still one or two questions left that help us to progress here. This may be interesting for some who are watching. Can't really act on that right now, but I ask you, if you are a musician yourself, would you be interested in a Relax Daily music production tutorial series or online course? And 60%, no, 600 people from 1200 said, yes, I'd be interested. And wow, if I do the math right, then half of you are creative people or musicians themselves. That would be really, really interesting. Maybe if that's true, we can collaborate in some way in the future. I have ideas like maybe I can give you a sample, or you give me a sample, and we would do some tune based on that together and share it to the world. This is an idea that I want to think about more. Maybe something for next year. If you have ideas how this could look like, just put something into the comments or on my Facebook page. Speaking of Facebook page, one of the questions was, what do you want to see more? And some said, yes, more interactivity. This is something I try to do right now, for example. But I couldn't make it happen on YouTube, but I did it on Facebook. Mr. Cameraman, I will fix this here quickly. Me and Nico, we did a video trip through Sweden to Norway, to the Lofoten Islands, back in June. And we shared this in pictures on the Relax Daily Facebook page. I'm not sure if you can see this in the camera. Maybe come closer a little. So this was just to add a little interactivity. Maybe we can pull that here a little larger. This was how we start the journey. This is an evening. This is a night in Sweden. This was 2 a.m. in the morning. Up in the north, like 2 a.m. night. The sun was still up. The sun in June never went down behind the horizon. It was so interesting. I saw that for the first time. Mr. Fat, some nice cookies from Nico's girlfriend, very delicious. Back of the car, so much bad weather on the way there. And I shared this all on Facebook. Some of you might have seen this already. My blanket, it was a little cold in the car. This is Nico, big friend of mine. He's helping me a lot right now with the project behind the scenes, with the website especially, and a little bit with color grading with video. This is me posing in front of this very popular Swedish brand. This is in Sweden in the morning, like at 8 o'clock at the river where we had breakfast. This is driving through Sweden in the night as well. Wonderful picture. This is a national park in Sweden, 10 a.m. or so. This is in the night as well. And this is the first image I took at Lofoten Islands. This is how it looks there. We had lots of bad weather there, but there was one day of good weather. That was a hike in the night. We wanted to get to some beach to shoot images for you, videos. But it was cloudy and I couldn't get something done. It was rainy as well. But yeah, this was a night hike. Night, like 12 in the night. So crazy. I almost didn't sleep on the whole trip. This is a good looking image. Yeah, I think this is the easiest way to share this right now with you on this computer. This is a wonderful beach on the Lofoten Islands. One of my probably best images I have taken in my life. Wind is pretty zero here and this reflection on the water. I love this image. I couldn't really believe I took it myself. I love it. I'm sorry, I don't love much of my old stuff, but this is cool. I mean, I did not much. The nature is there, the sun is there. I just took the picture. And yeah, and slowly we are going back home. Another night, the moon is here. So this was our trip to Norway recently, and this is another element of me not only sharing with you only the music, but also a little bit behind the scenes, because from that Nico was there with me filming what I'm doing. I was shooting my video and Nico followed with the second camera and was documenting what I'm doing. This will be an 1 hour or 1.5 hour special that I want to release on YouTube as soon as possible. It's almost done, but I want to create new music for it. And it's like 10 new tracks and only 2 are done. And we've been working so hard on the website and I want to get it done first. And then I create the music and then I can release this video and share it with you. And this will be for some of you hopefully interesting to come with me on such a trip and have a sneak peek behind, look behind the scenes. Just quickly check if everything's stable on YouTube. Can you still hear me, for example? I hear myself. Okay. Yeah, no, I won't drink this. Of course, cheers on you again. So yeah, let's maybe get, hope I covered everything that's important from the survey. The CDs, the wall art, we've been working on that. We try to work on interaction to not only deliver you music, but some behind the scenes stuff. I have one idea. I want, because I began to love the piano even more, I want to play more piano live sessions for you. And I forgot to implement a poll into this video, but I would like to know from you because I could do this almost every day, but maybe it would be a little bit boring. If I would do piano live sessions, how often would you like to see or hear one? Would it be like more one in a quarter, like quarterly, or one per month, or one per week, or maybe even daily? Maybe you can write that into the comments. I will hopefully make a poll into the next session so that you can really click on it. And this is something that you can expect from me in the coming weeks. I will still work a lot on the website, but of course I will create new music. Hey, my sabbatical year is over. I want to deliver new music. There will probably be one new Relax Daily track, original Relax Daily track per month in the coming months, and a little bit of piano live sessions. How much, I don't know exactly. I'm training the piano, I'm taking piano sessions. I will never become a Mozart or Beethoven. It's more about relaxed piano tunes. I'm growing myself when I'm playing, and I want to share that with you. And a special thing, I do not play the piano by sheet music, by notes, but by emotion. And I hear something and I try to get the right keys. And I would like you to help me with naming the keys in a way like, my question is again to you, what do you think of when you think of Relax Daily? How do you use the music? What's the first word you think of? I will choose a few of those words and write them here in the second half of the keys. And every time I sit down and I play some new music, I will read that, and this will connect me to you and to the project in an even better way, because I'm thinking a lot about that. But if I read that, and when I'm losing myself in the music, then I open maybe my eyes and I see what connects you to the project and myself, and this will be a beautiful thing for me. So I will start. This is why I disassembled this piano, and I will just get off this A key here. I'm not sure if I get it together again, because if not, I mean, there's still some minutes until the live session begins. I will get a screwdriver and get this done. So, what do you want to write me on this key? Something that connects you to the project. Like, if we don't get words that really fit, I will take some of the ones that you sent me already through the oh, that's wonderful. So Andre Hammonston, healing. I love that. This is somehow it's part of the music. The music is so much for so many people, but I love that. That's good. That's how I work as well. Healing. Wonderful. Key number 25. Yeah. Oh, I won't be able to get that in place. Or will I? I will do it later. Look, I destroyed my piano. I will work on that before the piano session takes place. I will insert the key back again. I promise you. So, what's another word that you connect this project with? Okay, so not much right now here. So I will take a few of those that you sent me already. from the last survey. I like uplifting. Sometimes my music sounds a little sad because I'm so. You found another one?
Motivation.
Motivation? Motivation. Okay, I can do a motivational tune. Motivation. Cool, motivation. Number 30. And 40. I will still place this uplifting thing here because sometimes I forget and I play so relaxed music and it sometimes sounds a little sad, so uplifting is very good too. Like I told you, I don't play by notes. But when I see such an inspiring word, it can be simple words, very simple words, but I recall what does this mean for me, and new colors, new tones, sounds get mixed up in my mind, and I'm there and can play it. 44 is on the other side. I should maybe write it like that. Do you have another one? Balance. From Tomasz, I think so. Flow and balance. Balance is wonderful. Balance. Balance in everything. It's so important. Like work and life balance. Oh, I'm shaking. Wonderful. So, balance and this D key. But did you have flow? Flow is very good.
Peace or peaceful.
Joy is wonderful. Joy is really wonderful. It's such simple words, but they have meaning, and this is so cool. I want to incorporate that feeling in my work. Joy, such a short and simple word. A beautiful one. Let's do 2 more, and maybe we can do a few more in another session. I don't want to make this too boring for some of you. Do we have another wonderful one that really fits? Surrealism is cool too. Hey, from Greece. Hello, everyone. Without the ecstasy, California, Los Angeles. I like California as a word as well. Imagination. Imagination is important too. What you can imagine, you can achieve. Okay, the last one, a high one, should be a nice feeling like joy. Do we have one, or can I take one of these here? Peaceful, do we have peace and peaceful?
Mm-hmm.
Peaceful, wonderful. Okay, that's it for today. I think I can extend that in the future. I want to, until every key is has a meaning. There are 88 keys on that keyboard. And yeah, like I told you, it would be a chaotic live session. No big plan here. I'm not a good live talker, no showmaster. Let's go quickly through if I got the core elements that I wanted to share with you. Yeah, again, what you can expect with me in the following months is, yes, there will be finally new music, but only one track per month. The first one will come in about 4 weeks. And some piano live sessions, depending on how well it goes, how do I feel, how do you feel about that. And if you want, we could round this up with a short Q&A. So maybe 3 or 4 questions if you have any. It could be anything about the project, something that I could answer right now. If you have something in mind that you always wanted to know, or something I could share with you, then put your question in the comment section now, and I will try to answer it. Yeah, let's see if you have some ideas here. How old are you? I turned 34 in July. Yeah, short question, short answer, 34 right now. I hope I can live another 34 wonderful years. 1 track per month sounds good, yeah. When did you start music? I started playing the keyboard when I was something around 8, 9 or so. It was keyboard first, never really with sheet music, just by ear a little. My uncle showed me a few tunes, I did a few. Always liked to record the ideas I have, pretty simple ideas, but it was always me playing and recording somehow. Then I started playing the electric guitar a little in a few bands. I played keyboard in a few bands. And yeah, so with around 8, but I don't play every day, or didn't play every day. But you improve like every year, you get a little better. Music's very important in my life. I hope I can continue to create music every day, or do something with music every day in the future. What camera do you use for your video work? Yeah, the 4K material was done on a Samsung NX1. It was a camera that had a very short life. It was out there for only 1 year. It's a good camera. It's a consumer camera still. I like to shoot with consumer cameras because they are light and small, and I just think I wait for technology to get better in these things. I couldn't imagine myself to run through nature with a big broadcast camera, big tripods, and so a very small camera. If you are talking about cameras, for most of you know that the lens is at least as important as the camera, so research that a bit if you want to have good images. What emotions can you recall from the very first video? No, you uploaded. Excitement. There was the vision to get this thing done, this like a relaxation music album. But I didn't want to do it on an album, but on YouTube. And I just did 1 track after another. And yeah, I hope that that some people would feel something, would enjoy it, enjoy to listen to it. I enjoy creating music a lot, but for me, it's not that much sense if it stays for me alone. When I can share it, and when people can do enjoy that, that's when the whole thing comes together. It's so important for me that there are people who enjoy what I do. So maybe excitement is what I felt most. I was excited to see how people would react to it, and hopefully at some point it started to work. Yeah, maybe one more. What's your wife's name? I don't have one. Yeah, Buttersweet says it's 3 a.m. in my country. Haha, good night. So Buttersweet, good night to you. I think that's good to Mac or Windows both right now. I think this good night thing is a good point to say good night to some of you as well. I will end this session, this live session right now, and here I'm here in Germany, Berlin time. It's 10:15 p.m. and in 45 minutes from now, I will do, when I get assembled the piano again, I will do a piano live session. I'm not sure if I am at my best this week. Was technically involved in this creating this live stream. Didn't sleep that much tonight, but I will give my best and play roughly 1 hour of relaxing, hopefully relaxing piano tunes for you at yeah, in 45 minutes. Go to my channel, Relax Daily, and there will be this next should be this next session available soon. Thank you so much. If you're still watching, you must be a real Relax Daily fan, because this was maybe a chaotic and not so interesting session all the time. Yes, thank you so much for being with me, for some of you for 5 years already, and I hope we can make together the next 5 years happen. This is my life, this is Relax Daily project, and I hope I can become the artist I always wanted to be. Get the music out of myself that really is in myself. I will work on it the next 5 years. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you. Bye.